Hi, Smart Parenting Fam. I'm Teddy.
And I'm Diane, and today we'll share a day in the life of parents of a child with cerebral palsy.
Come here, Elijah. So this is our usual daily routine. Ito yung setup namin pag breakfast. Dito ako nakaupo. Si wife dito and si Kuya Elijah dito. And si Aya dito. So dito mapansin mo, dala na ni ate yung mga meds ni Elijah. Toothbrush niya, mga vitamins ni Kuya Elijah. Then ito yung pinaka-pwesto namin. Kasi after namin kumain ng breakfast, kailangan ni Elijah i-take yung mga morning vitamins and maintenance. So, dire-diretso na yan dyan. Kasi, siyempre, ito yung time na nakaupo si IJ eh. Mahirap kasi pag yung babalik mo siya sa bed, tapos saka mo siya pa inumin. Iangat na naman siya, lagyan mo siya sa stroller. Elijah or Ija was diagnosed na may cerebral palsy siguro before siya mag 1-year-old. Actually, siya isang miracle baby.
To add, he stayed in the NICU for 3 months kasi nagkaroon ng complications at birth. So, at first we noticed merong uncoordinated arm movements and then hindi siya nagde-develop as we had a hope. So, hindi siya nag-reach for his toys. He cannot support himself while sitting. So, may mga milestones supposedly during the first year of a child na hindi niya na-reach.
Yeah.
So, that's when we decided to have him checked. And also, when he was 6 months old, may episodes na pala of seizures. So, at first, akala namin, involuntary movement lang. Tapos dumadala siya and mas halata na. When he was diagnosed, we were devastated kasi paano ba to, hindi namin alam. Hindi kami familiar with the condition. Hindi namin alam what to do, what to expect. And we were very sad. Of course, it's normal to feel sad naman.
Yeah.
Na what would be life for him? What would be life for us? How can we raise him properly with his condition?
First up po siya sa side nung family niya. So, everything is new talaga sa amin. Wala kaming idea. Kumbaga, yung fact na first time mo magkaapo, magkaanak, parang for a normal child, siyempre challenging na, mahirap na. Parang double pa yung challenge pag meron kang parang case na katulad ni Elijah.
You just have to learn how to live with the condition. Kasi there is no cure for cerebral palsy. You just learn to live with it. And you just learn how to improve yung life ng kid.
So, yun yung parang naging key or acceptance talaga. Kasi the more na parang nag-isip ka ng negative, mas lalo kayong mahihirapan. So, yun nga, kailangan mo mag-adapt.
On therapy days, we have therapy days. Ako yung kasama niya, siya kasi ate. Meron siyang 1 session every Thursday. So, sinasamahan ko siya sa therapy. There, we also meet other parents with the same case. It is reassuring for a parent to see other kids. Kunyari si Elijah, pag pumapasok siya, nagsabi niya, "Good morning!" Kasi among the other kids, siya yung mas verbal ng konti. So, siya yung nag-good morning dun sa mawag nakikita niya na doon. So, yung mga parents, buti pa siya, nakakapagsalita. Minsan kami naman, wow, ang galing naman niya kasi nakaka-walk na siya or nakasit na siya unsupported. So, it's very reassuring for us parents to see yung development of other kids also. Kasi nakikita mo na kanya-kanya sila na nagagawa. Na may hope na, okay, kaya din gawin ni Elijah yan. Or itong kid na to, kaya din niya gawin yung nagagawa ni Elijah ngayon. So, it's a good community to belong in, yung support na nakukuha mo.
Sa family, malaking bagay yung siguro swerte namin na medyo magkakalapit lang din kasi kami rito sa area namin sa Laguna, yung family niya. Usually every weekends may parang nakikita-kita kami. So yung family, yung pagiging familiar with sa condition ni Ija, malaking bagay yun eh. Halimbawa, syempre may mga cousins ni si Elijah, yung mga pamangkin namin, pamangkin niya, na syempre bata yun, maglalaro yan eh. So si Ija bilang sobrang sensitive sa sounds. Minsan, hindi niya kaya sobrang ingay, so iiyak talaga siya. So alam na nung mga cousins si Elijah na pag nandyan si Kuya Elijah sa malapit sa kanila, yung how they play yung mga games sila, talagang minomodulate nila yung voice sila. And so lang sigurong i-special mention yung pagbigyan ko ng thank you yung naging caregiver o yaya ni Elijah. Actually, parang nakita namin na hindi lang niya tinreat si Elijah as naalagaan na ibang tao. Parang for me, parang tinreat niya na as parang kamag-anak nila. O parang minsan, parang anak nila. Sobrang nakikita ko yung genuine love
and care.
ina-express na kay Elijah. And talagang masipag si ate.
Sa atin. So, yun nga. Yung sinasabi na it takes a village to raise a child, that is so true. We are so blessed to have a very, very big village or a very big support system. Ang important din in having a good support system is yung familiarization nila with the condition. So, in a way, they can also help spreading awareness dun sa condition.
Ako naman, pag nakakita ako ng nyari, siyempre madalas makakita ako ng mga father and son sa labas. Minsan, nasasad ako na yung kita ko, sabi ko, ano kaya itsura namin ni Elijah kung ganun din kami panapaglakad siya. Pero parang, hindi na parang maingit ako, parang sinasabi ko na lang na, hindi, parang meron din kaming kayang nagagawa medyo emotional, na kami ni Elijah na parang, na ito, masaya na ako kung ano yung pwede naming magawa ni Elijah. Pero ako, thankful pa rin ako kasi syempre, nandun si Elijah. Parang masaya ako na kung ano yung kaya naming gawin.
Ako, what I've learned so far, don't compare. Talaga, ako masasabi ko, parang you manage your expectations. So, at first, gusto mo lahat i-research. Yung gusto mo, paano ka ba aalagaan to? Kailangan ganito yung therapist niya, kailangan ganito yung activities niya. So, yung at first, gusto mo lahat, ibigay lahat, gawin lahat para mas mapagaan yung buhay niya kung paano siya. Kaya lang, ang doon, nakaka-pressure din siya. So, of course, you want to give him the best. Pero, ang approach kasi namin is, tinitignan namin kung ano yung needs niya na mas kailangan i-meet. Parang, we take our cues from Elijah as well. So, kunyari, we let him lead kung yung approach namin and taking care of him. So, yung first time niya na nakakabuo na siya ng words, yun yung parang fulfilling. Kasi, parang, he said his first word probably when he was around 4 years old, 5 years old. So, can you imagine, for 4 years, ang communication lang namin was, ako lang yung magsasalita, then he will just, ganun lang.
Then, parang tinatanong natin siya that magkikiss siya, yun yung pinaka-yes niya.
Ang tinuro ko sa kanya was, since hindi siya verbal, if you want to say okay, if you want to say yes, give mommy a kiss. So, yun, yung natutunan niyang gawin yun yung first step namin.
And siguro ako, until now, kinikilig ako pag kinatawag niya akong papi. Kasi papi yung tawag niya sa akin. Eh nakakatawa, minsan siyempre may mga cousin siya. Ang tawag yung cousin siya sa akin, Tito Papi. So minsan siya, ginagaya niya, tawag niya sa akin,
Papi.
Tito Papi.
We all have different directions. Iba lang yung sa amin. So, fulfilling siya for me because we find joy in the simplest things. Like, when he was able to sit, kahit may support, nakaupo lang siya, when he's able to hold things, it's such a big thing na pag may na-achieve siya ng ganun, malaking bagay na yun sa amin. And we celebrate yung mga maliliit na bagay na yun. Malaking bagay.
Kasi alam niyo naman, I'm a videographer and mahilig din mag-photo. Parang for 17 years, kinukuha na ko naman siya ng photo before. But itong last, parang naging extra special for me. Parang sabi ko, kuha na ko kaya siya ng ng mga portrait shots. Then nung in-edit ko na yung photos, napansin ko na, shucks, sobrang binata na pala yung tsura niya.
Tapos kasi, ever since he was a baby, meron kaming tradition na we want him to always wake up on his birthday na may nakaset up for him. Kasi, yun nga, hindi naman siya nakakapag-birthday party kasi nga hindi niya kaya. So, yun yung special way namin of celebrating his birthday. Pag-gising niya, may something kaming prepare for him. So, for 17 years, natin siyang ginagawa. So parang itong last birthday, tinitignan ko yung mga
Evolve,
posts
no?
ko, nag-evolve like Elmo, Mickey Mouse, naging
Batman. Medyo tumagal siya sa Batman.
Star Wars. So parang as it progressed, iba na yung gusto niya Batman na. Gusto niya parang pang big boys na talaga. So dun mo na-realize na malaki na talaga si Elijah. And dun ko din na-realize na how did this little ba, parang kung nung 1-year-old ba siya, hindi ko ma-imagine na lalaki siya na he will grow up to be this smart and amazing little man, diba? Na he would touch so many lives kasi yun sa personality niya ngayon. Hindi ko na-imagine na magde-develop siya ng ganong kind of personality.
Isa rin siguro dapat you need to learn to be resourceful talaga kasi si Elijah nung bata yan, takot yan sa barbershop, sa barbero. So, me as a parent, as a dad, talagang hindi ko kayang makikita mo nang iyak siya. So,
Habang ginugupitan.
Kasi galing niya eh. So, minsan nagnonood ako sa YouTube ano yung basic na paggupit para at least pag ginupit ako si Elijah, syempre gusto ko naman yung maayos yung itsura niya, ganyan. Yung na rin isa sa mga banding namin. And ang nakakatawa, hindi na siya umiyak kasi ako ni papi niya yung gumugupit.
Amazing sa kanya kasi.
Ano na siya. So, siya sa mga siguro, for me, achievement ko yun for Aija dahil nasolusyonan ko isang bagay na uncomfortable talaga siya. Ginagawa ko, hanggat maaari, just try to live yung normal life na yun nga, like sinasabi, na ipa-achieve kay Aija yun. Then, dire-diretso lang. Kasi pag minsan isipin mo, baka pwedeng maging negative or something yung mindset mo. So, I always lang on the positive side talaga na sige, parang everyday is another day. Parang ganun
One day at a time.
yung mindset ko.
Tapos
Yeah.
full of worries. At first, tama yun. We were full of worries about his future, about our future. Pero when we learned to live one day at a time, mas na-enjoy namin yung time namin with him.
Tomorrow is another day.
We just want him to be healthy and happy
Siguro.
and live his life the way he wants to yun. Enjoy his life. Yun talaga. Every day, gusto namin pagising niya, maging masaya lang siya. Parang today is another day. Ganun.